The first card you have your past is the Sun. I love the Sun. You've been through a time where you've actually had some positive attention, or you've had some praise or something. And this is to do with work, I'm seeing. It's praise in your workplace, but this could be it could be something like a side business, or it could be something like that, because you have a lot of personal investment in whatever this work is. It might not be, or it might be something, but you also feel very personally connected to this work. It's not like you've just got a job where you're going in and coming out again and you don't really care. You're very personally connected to this work. That's why I'm sensing that. You know, it might be your own business, or it might be some other work outside of your work, or you might just love your work, or it might be something, I don't know. You are personally connected to whatever this is. So that's why this praise was a lot more special to you than it would be just in a regular job. It was very special to you, this praise, because you've also been through a lot to get here. I'm seeing you've been through a lot to get to this place in your work. You actually broke through some barriers to be able to get to this place where you've had this success. That's what I'm seeing. If you look at the Sun card, there's a wall behind this child on the horse. So you broke through some sort of wall, you broke through some sort of barrier to get to where you are. And that's what I'm seeing. That's really nice. The next card you have, sorry, it's so noisy outside. Okay, the next card you have your past is the Ten of Pentacles, which I like as well. So yes, you could have been thinking about growing your money at this time, growing some money, trying to get to a financial goal, something like that. And obviously this work and the success in your work is going to help you to do that. But I'm also seeing that it wasn't like you were hoping for huge wealth or anything like that. You weren't thinking, oh, I want a great big mansion and a big car and a sports car and, you know, I want to travel all over. It wasn't like that. Of course, you'd like to do those things. You'd like to travel and everything. But you're not wanting things that are completely ridiculous. You're not thinking, oh, I'm going to be huge and blah blah blah. Because what I'm seeing is that you're very down to earth. You're a very down to earth person. You want to be comfortable, of course you do. You did want to be comfortable at this time too, but you just wanted to be comfortable in yourself. You wanted to be able to pay bills. You wanted to be not stressed. You just wanted to have a certain amount of freedom, but not ridiculous, you know, huge mansions or private jets or crazy things like that. You are very, very down to earth. And if you look at this card, there's an old man in this card, and he has money, he has comfort in his old age, but his family are just standing around or sitting around, you know, playing, having a lot of fun, and they're just with pets. They're just playing around with 2 dogs. Very simple things, very simple pleasures. And that's how you are. You're very down to earth, and you like, you know, simple pleasures. That's what I'm seeing. This last card you have your past is the Nine of Swords. Yes, you're exhausted at this time. You're working very hard, you've had a lot of success, but you're also very exhausted. And some people were making you exhausted. That's what I'm seeing. A specific person was wanting something unreasonable for you, actually, from you, not for you. They wanted you to do something a bit unreasonable for them. They were quite forceful, actually. I'm seeing this person was making things very awkward with you. They're insisting that you did something. And I'm seeing that you actually said no to them. I'm feeling some desperation coming from them, actually. They were almost pleading with you. They're very desperate. They're very forceful and asking you to do this thing. You weren't mean by saying no to them. You weren't cruel to them. You just knew that what they wanted you to do for them wasn't the right thing for them. It wasn't the right thing for you to help them. They really needed to help themselves. They could help themselves very easily. And the way that they were asking you to help them wasn't the right thing for them. That's what I keep on saying. So you're doing the right thing by saying no to these people, or this person, I should say. But yes, they might not even realize this. They might still think you're quite unreasonable. But you weren't. You were very fair. You did the right thing. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have in your present is the Emperor. Yes, there's some people around you at this time who think that you might be a little bit odd, a little bit unstable, not really sensible. You are actually very stable. What I'm seeing is you have a very good system set up for your work. This is work again. I keep seeing work things for you. I'm sorry. That's just what I'm seeing. You have an organized system, and what I'm seeing with this system, this work system, is that you didn't force yourself into a system. It was a system that you you kind of made to fit around you, if that makes sense. You knew yourself very well. You're a very strong person, and you made a system that worked around you. And this is about work, and that's why I keep on seeing it might be your own business, or it might be something you've done for yourself, because this is something that you've done by yourself, for yourself. That's what I'm seeing, and that's why I keep on seeing you have a lot of personal investment in your work. That's what I keep on seeing. Yes, you knew yourself, and then you worked outwards to find a system that suited you personally. And maybe that's not what people around you see. They see you as doing something quite different, and maybe this system is a bit unusual to them, and they're looking at it, scratching their heads a bit. But it suits you. You are very systematic. You are very sensible. That's how, that's why you set up this system. It's sensible to do something that suits you. It's the only thing that's going to work properly. And the other thing is that for single people who are looking for a relationship, you might not be looking for a relationship. You might think that that's what you should be doing, but actually, I am seeing you holding back. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. If you want to be single, I'm single, that's absolutely fine. But I'm seeing that there could be someone who maybe might want to spend some time with you, and they might think more of it than you do. So you might think, oh, I'm just going to go out with this person a bit and play around and have a bit of fun, and maybe, whatever, and I don't really see much in this person. But maybe they see more in you, and you could just be a little bit careful, because you could disappoint someone, you could hurt someone if you do that, if you go along with this. You might give someone the wrong impression. That's what I'm seeing. Just be a little bit careful. They might think you're more interested than you actually are. So if your heart's not in it, just say, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do this, unless your heart's truly in it, because I'm seeing some disappointment coming from someone else if you do that. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your present is the Page of Wands. So this is a message to you. I don't want to turn this into a lecture, but I'm seeing a message to you. There's a need for you to get some sort of fresh perspective, really, or some sort of new way of doing things, because I'm seeing that you do have this system. It does work for you. It fits in well for you. But because you've got this system that fits in well for you, maybe you're just sticking to this over and over again and just repeating yourself and only doing that. Maybe you're not being as flexible or as spontaneous as you could be. You're usually a really open-minded person, I'm seeing, but you're not. You're just going through the day-to-day at this time. And it could be making things feel a little bit stale, actually. You've had this success, you're doing well, you know what works for you, but maybe just change things up a little bit, maybe do something a little bit spontaneous. Yes, if this resonates, just try to do something new or fun, or just, get out of the the day-to-day stuff, go and do something a bit different, and, that will bring some fresh ideas, some fresh, perspective, and just, feeling a bit more fun in general. That's what I'm seeing there, because you could be a little bit stuck in this system. So the last card you have your past, not for your past, for your present. I'm stuck in the past. The last card you have your present is the Six of Cups. So yes, again, do something simple, do something fun. This is all about childlike fun, childlike innocence. Go and do something fun. And yeah, that's another message to be doing that. And the other thing I'm seeing is that, yes, there's someone from your past, actually. You're keeping this person around in your head. You might not mean to. It might be something you don't mean to keep around in your head. You might say to me, I don't want this person. I'm not interested in the person. And I'm not saying that you want to get back together with them or anything like that, but you're thinking about this person. You're still not letting them go. There's still something emotionally inside you. Your emotions are keeping this person alive. That's what I'm seeing. Look at these cups. There's flowers. There's no other card that has flowers in these cups. Just this one. The flowers, the water in the cups, which is the emotion, keep these flowers alive. Your emotion is keeping this situation or this person alive in your head. So yes, you might not want them back, you might not. But I am seeing there could be some unfinished business with this person. So if there is, try and at least either address it with this person, or try and address it inside yourself and move on from this person. This might be what's stopping you from moving on with someone new if you're single as well. But once again, if you want to be single, that's absolutely fine. But you do need to address whatever's going on with this person, this unfinished business. There is something that needs to be finished off for this person, at least emotionally for yourself, at least inside your head, inside your heart. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have in your future is the Ace of Swords. So I'm seeing you really wanting to streamline a lot of things in your life, but I'm also seeing you wanting to streamline people. This sounds terrible, but you've got a lot of people and they're still going to be around in your future. They're all going to be competing for your attention. This has been happening to you for a while, I'm seeing. They're competing for your attention. They're wanting all these things. They're wanting unreasonable things. And you're just going to have to cut a lot of these people out. These people will never see reason. There's more than one person, I'm definitely seeing that. Yes, and also I'm seeing that these people have been making things really, really unclear for you in your head. Maybe they've been backwards and forwards, not being clear on what they want, and they come up to you, oh, can you do this for me, some unreasonable thing, and you say, can you really make this clear of what you want? Do you want A, B, C? And they say, oh, maybe I want A, maybe I want F, maybe I want G. Oh, no, I don't. Now I don't want anything. Now I want this, that. Now I want a horse. Now I want a cow. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So you just need to cut these people out of your life, basically. That sounds really brutal, but that's what I'm seeing. Because the Ace of Swords is about clarity, and these people are giving you the opposite thing, and you need to cut them out to give yourself some clarity. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have in your future is the King of Wands. So yes, some of these people are really overbearing, actually. You don't want these kinds of overbearing people in your life. I know I keep on repeating myself, but I keep on seeing these difficult people. There's more than one really difficult person around you. And I think this is really going to come to a head in your future. That's why I'm seeing them all in your future. So yes, get rid of these people, cut them out, do something fun, get out of this stress and this inflexibility that you're in, and this heaviness that I'm feeling around you. With this heaviness also, I'm seeing that you have a lot of wisdom at this time. People want a piece of that wisdom. They want to get that from you. They want you to help them, but they're being unreasonable. And what I'm seeing is, this is going to sound really strange. It's like you're a piece of bread and they're the ducks pecking at you, wanting to peck away at you until there's nothing left. You'll have nothing left of yourself if you keep these people around you. They'll peck at you and peck at you until there's nothing left. I'm sorry, that's very weird sounding, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing these ducks gobbling you. They want a piece of you. Don't let them do that. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your future is the Three of Pentacles. So yes, there are people who are asking you to do things for them. It could be work, but they're hovering around you like a helicopter. They won't let you do that work, and they're unreasonable. They're hovering around you saying, have you done that yet? What have you done that for? Why are you doing that? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I wanted an aeroplane. Oh, no, I don't want an aeroplane. I want a cake. Oh, I don't want a cake now. I want this. It's just ridiculous. I can see them doing this and sending you round and round and round in your head, like these Three of Pentacles, like three big cogs going round and round in your head, whizzing around until you can't stand it anymore. Get these people out. Get out of this. Take a break from your system and have some fun for a while. That's what I'm seeing. But definitely get these difficult people out of your life. That's what I'm seeing.